So I wasn't planning on making a video about this, but I thought I would add a few tips and tricks on building one of these hardtop gazebos. I've been really satisfied so far as the construction of it. There are a few things that if you do right, it'll save you hours, if not days, of work. If you just kind of go into it with a good plan and take your time throughout the whole process. The first thing I would say is let's get a drill with settings on it. And that might be common sense for some, but if you stand up there and you have that thing on level 11 or something like that, you are going to strip these cheap little metric screws that will be awful to try to remove if you've made a mistake or if you ever want to dismantle some of it or do a repair or something like that. So, and then take their stupid little Allen wrench. They give you two, but trust me, only do one of them because you actually will need the Allen wrench for one section for a couple of screws. Is saw that off so that you can put that in your drill, and that'll save you, and I'm serious when I say this, it'll save you 10 days. You can do this in 2 weekends. Just go into it knowing it's going to take that long. The second thing I'll say is buy a great ladder if you don't already have one. Mine's a little giant, and we had this thing on full extension the other day. And when I say we, I had to invite a friend over. Thankful because he was able to be up there where I attached some of these, I guess, trusses and get it all up there and attached. That 1 hour saved me days as well and a lot of frustration. So, but you can do this by yourself. It's a little tricky attaching that part, this little T, to that part without somebody, but my wife came out, held that steady, and we were able to get that looking right and put in the right way. So anyway, just make sure that you're reading the instructions extremely careful and slow, and you're not getting in a hurry, because I did one thing, part of the framing, wrong. And again, it didn't take me long, but I had to take everything apart and move it up to another bracket. And I know that doesn't make any sense looking at my video. The other funny thing is, I don't know if you can see those little, I'll call them spheres, on top of the roof. They're obviously just cosmetic, but there is a hole up there, and that top panel has to go on, of course. That's one of the major components that goes along the front, a long ways. But you're going to have to put those little balls on first and then attach it. I attached the roof and thought I could go up there with my ladder and screw on those spherical objects. And I had to take it apart and put those on. Again, 10 minutes more of work. It wasn't a big deal. But most of all, this is a lot of fun. But go into it with a plan. Go into it with the right tools. There's part of the instructions actually say that you can do this with a step ladder. It's insane to think that you could do this with a step ladder. So I can't wait to have this completed. I'm probably 90% done, I guess. But I'll tell you, the roof panels can be a little frustrating until you get the hang of it. And I haven't even got down to this lower section yet. So I'll let you guys know what the final product looks like.